All right, it looks like everybody's live. So it's Friday night. That means we have new stuff. So we titled this show The One with the New Stuff. If you're a Friends fan, you know where that came from. So my little nod to Friends there. We do have a lot of new pieces today. We were meant to have more, and one of our shipments got delayed, but we still have plenty. And I've pulled a few other things down from the board where we have multiples of them. So we'll look at those as well. A few of these things I do only have one of, so make sure you pay attention when I tell you how many there are. If it's only one, then you'll need to get it fast, or I will tell you if it can still be ordered. Now, I know my ring that I have on tonight, this is called Leaf the Way. Very, very pretty little leaf ring. This has a narrow, stretchy back. I am not going to give this a number. However, this is still available to order. I ordered it for myself, and it's still on the site, so if you like it, just say I want your ring, and I will order you one. Let's see. Anything new? Nope, I don't think anything new. Hi, Shannon. So everybody got their convention assignments. We're in Fayetteville this year, which is different for us. We used to have assemblies there, but not conventions, so that'll be something new. And we're going later than usual. We're going in August. We usually go in July. So that's also going to be new. Hopefully it's not too hot this year. Let's see. Let's write you down. So we got you on there. And it was beautiful weather today. We were out at SMPW and very, very nice in downtown Raleigh. Little breeze blowing. It was fairly cool. We were in the shade. They were setting up some kind of music festival. It's called a hopscotch festival. I don't know. I've never heard of it. But apparently it's a music thing that you hop around different places in downtown Raleigh and listen to music. They were kind of tuning up and getting ready when we were down there. So that was interesting. Also where my coffee or my tea came from. I guess it's not, well, it is kind of coffee. It's dirty chai. Hi, Mom. So dirty chai is chai tea with milk and a shot of espresso in it. And then they put some other spices in it. So very fall flavored. The one I wasn't sure about, they put cayenne in it. And I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to like that. But actually, I can't taste it in there. It is spicy, but, you know, it's got other things in it too. But it's not hot spicy. So there's my input for the day. You can try a dirty chai. You get the best of both worlds, tea and coffee. It was my second one of the day, so we were good. Hi, Violet. Thank you very much for sharing. I appreciate it. It does go a long way. Every little bit helps, right? You bought some pumpkin spice cups today. So this would taste very similar to that. It's the chai tea espresso. They had homemade pumpkin syrup in it. And then they put some other spices in it, like the pumpkin spice would have in it. And then the cayenne. It was actually really good. I did, however, forget to ask them to put oat milk in it. So I wasn't able to drink it until I came home. So, you know, you don't want to be out there and have an emergency. Not comfortable when you're out there at SMPW. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. And we're going to start with the set that I have on. I have two more sets. So this is called Urban Acoustics in silver. These are textured silver rings. There's multiple rings locking into each other. Hi, Esley. Esley, gotcha. So multiple rings locking into each other. I do have mine about half the way out with the extension. So you can get an idea of where it would lay. We also have the matching bracelet, which is also adjustable clasp so that you can make it fit your wrist. Hi, Terry. This is the length. So this is without the adjustment. Without the extension, it's going to sit right here just above the collar. I mentioned I have mine halfway out. So this is about half the extension. With the rest of the extension, it is going to be down here on her, which is almost mid-chest. So again, we have two of these. You do not have to buy both, but if you want both, we have the matching sets. So we have Urban Acoustics, matching bracelet, 2 of each of these. And they are going to be number 1 tonight. So I'm waiting for Marlo to come on because actually she's been warmer than we are this week. She's in Montana, and she's been warmer weather-wise than we have been these past few days. So I want to see what her temperature is at. What's everybody else at? We were like, I think the high was in the low 80s today. Like 82 was what they predicted. Not sure how much of that we actually got. But like I mentioned, we had the breeze and we were standing in the shade. So it actually felt pretty good out there. I was happy with it. Especially since I had to stand out there. All right. Bohemian Badlands in red. So these are our red cracklestone. Let's show them up close. There you go. 72 right now. That's awesome, Violet. Kind of looks like a flower in the center. Yours is still 108, Mom. Tell Tucson it's fall time now. It's time to stop the summer thing. This is the length and size. We do have 2 pairs of these. So this is Bohemian Badlands in red, number 2. Let's see. Lots of new stuff today. Trying to see what I want to show next. This one I only have 1 of. Try to get it off of here without them getting tangled. This is called Vibrant Valley in pink. So it's kind of a pinky purple. You can see that. Little flower sections. And then we come down to the little tail right here. So we do only have 1 of these. We start with the kind of peachy pink up here. And then we get down to the purpley pink in here. And then a little bit more pink right there in the middle. Very pretty necklace. I bought it for myself and then I realized I already have a necklace this color. So there we go. This one is right below the collar. The little tail is going to sit just above the bust with the 2-inch extension. It's actually going to go down over the bust. So we have Vibrant Valley. This is in pink. And it is going to be number 3. Hello, Terry. Number 3. Okay. Number 4. We have 1 pair of these. Floral Flamenco in black. So these are the black metal. So it's off black. It's not a jet black. They have little golden centers. It's all forming in a hoop. I had to keep a pair of these for myself. This is the length and size. So this is our last pair of these. They're about the same size as my glitzy hoops that I have on. Pretty close. So 1 pair of these left. Floral Flamenco in black. Get those up close so you can see those. Number 4. Terry, your earrings came in too to match that necklace. So you are good to go. Next up. All right. This one turned the wrong way. And I don't want to mess it up. So there we go. This one is called Aerial Approval. It is in purple. We have our cute little butterfly inside a purple enameled oval. Around the outside, there are white rhinestones and then kind of a lacy border, if you can see that. And then we have a few rhinestones in the chain up there. So this is a daintier necklace. You could use this to layer or just have something a little bit smaller if you want something smaller. I like to wear the smaller ones with my casual shirts a lot. Yeah, this one's really pretty. This is the length. So it is sitting just below the collarbones without the extension. with the extension, it's going to sit right here, probably at the collar, at her collar. So we have aerial approval. So get it to focus. There we go. And there are 2 of these. This one is number 5. See, we're already at number 5. It's almost like magic, except it's not. So let's find a question. Hopefully, there's a good question. Let's see. Hi, Kim. Good to see you. All right, let's try this one. There are 5 answers on this. Let's take number 3. What are 5 of the most common pets? 5 of the most common pets. Hi, Marlo. Five most common pets. What do you think they are? Dog. Dog was number 1. Sorry, everything's being a little bit slow tonight. I'm trying to hurry it up, but it's not. It's just being slow. A rabbit. Yes, a rabbit was number 4. That surprised me. Cat was, of course, number 2. Bird, they actually didn't put on there. Isn't that weird? Hamsters were number 5. So you've already gotten number 3. I just haven't told you who got it. Terry got it. A fish. So we had dog, cat, fish, rabbit, hamster. Don't ask me why rabbit came before hamster. I am not sure about that. But that was the order they had them in. So we're going to go with that. So how many do you have from that list? So we have the cat, the dog, and the fish. We have a hamster too. The kids have joint custody of a hamster with one of their friends, their brother-in-law. So we kind of have a hamster. We have a half a hamster, or 2/3 of a hamster. They rotate whose house it's at. So Viola's got cats, Kim's got dogs, Shannon has none. Well, you've got Danny, so I mean that kind of counts. I'm not sure which category you're going to put him in, but kind of counts. You don't have any pets right now, Terry. Okay. Anybody have rabbits for pets? We did when we were young, but not since then. And I don't think any of our friends currently do. I know it's a thing, but I think it's not as popular as it was before. Unless it's right around Easter time, and they're getting the tiny bunnies for all the kids. All right, let's move on. We have consistent chic. This is in orange. So I don't know if you can tell, but that orange has a little bit of glitter to it. Just in that bead. And then we have the gold. You have a husband? That's more than enough. We have the gold rhinestones, and this has the gold hardware. I thought this was a really pretty combination. We don't get a lot of gold and orange, so I liked this one. We do have 3 of these, and hopefully it'll show up a little better when I put it against my hand. This is the length. So again, sitting just below the collarbones. This has kind of the twisted chain on it. We'll show you that too. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit down here right below the collar. So it's going to take up this space right here. Hi, Allison. Sometimes it actually shows up better against my hands. Sometimes it doesn't. So this is what it looks like up close. And you can see the twisted chain on it. So we do have 3 of these. Consistent chic in orange, number 7. because I lost number 6. I'm always missing 1, right? So it's number 6 this week that I'm missing. I don't know. I don't know where they go. It may be in somebody's pouch, because sometimes I grab the jewelry off the top of there or off the board, and I'll grab the number with it by mistake. And then I don't realize that the number is in the pouch with the jewelry. So I found a few of them that way. All right, for our copper lovers, this is in antiqued copper. This is called Blatant Botanicals in copper. So we've got the little copper flowers. Look like a double flower. And these have different colored rhinestone centers. So I'm going to tell you what they are because it's hard to see them. We've got an orange, an aqua blue, a pink, a green, and I think that one's a yellow. So it looks a little bit lighter. So that's what the centers are. This is the length. So if you're looking for fall pieces, this is pretty now, but it's going to be really pretty with your fall colors. So right above the collar, just barely dipping below the collar with the 2-inch extension, that is going to get down to mid-chest at the bottom. And this has the larger link chains on it. So this is Blatant Botanicals. Hey, Leova. Thanks for stopping in. Blatant Botanicals in copper. We have 2 of these, number 8. How's your weather, Leova? We have to do the weather check. We always do the weather check. And Kim, how's your weather? Max was asking me. He said he thinks it's still hot in Mississippi. Marlo, you want 8? Gotcha. We're going to Mississippi. We're going to leave Saturday night, very late Saturday night. Have to deliver something Monday morning. And we're going down to where the Gulf is. He said it's Moss Point. Beautiful weather. It's low 80s, light breeze. That's what we had today, and it was awesome. Kim, you've got a cool front coming through. So we were out at SMPW today, Leoba. It was so beautiful out there. Such a nice day to be out there. I mean, if you got to be out there standing, this is beautiful weather to do it in. I'm glad you're getting a cool front just in time for us, Kim, because I don't want to be hot anymore. So if you have hot weather, I can't come. All right, this one's called Color Closeness. This is in multi. And you'll see why, because in between all these polished silver beads, which are gorgeous, we have rhinestone spacers. And they are in all different colors. Probably be warmer where we're going. I'm thinking it probably is going to be humid there. This has brown, blue, orange, I think some pink in here. I'm not sure what this dark one is. It's either purple or green. The really dark ones are really hard to tell. But anyway, so alternating colors in between there. So you can match this up with a lot of different things, which is what I love. I love jewelry that serves more than one purpose. This is the length. So sitting just below those collarbones with the 2-inch extension, it's going to sit right here at her collar. So we have 3 of these. This is Color Closeness. And you can see it a little bit better. Color Closeness in multi. And it is going to be number 9. We have lots of good stuff tonight. I love it when we get new orders in. I wish our other order had come in. Yeah. Camera's being funky. I wish our other order had come in, but it didn't. So it'll be here Monday, which means we have something to look forward to next Friday. As a reminder, I will not be here on this Sunday as well, because I'm going to be in Mississippi. And I'm not dragging all the jewelry with me. I'm not going to be there very long. So this is the second Sunday that we will not have a show. But starting next weekend, we're back on the regular schedule. So Friday night, Sunday night. All right, Hoop It Up in copper. These are the shiny copper. So they're like a twisted metal. That's what they look like. So a little bit smaller. I'm going to say a little bit bigger than a quarter. You were getting bored? It's never boring in here. It's scary, but not boring. This is the length and size. So we have 3 pairs of these. Hoop it up in copper, number 10. All right, let's find another crazy question. We have to see what it says. Okay, that question made no sense. I love reading these. Let's see. Find a good one. All right, 5 answers for this one. What does my shirt say? It says, dream hard, work harder. I don't know if you can see that all the way. Hi, Ruth. Good to see you. Dream hard and work harder. I don't know if I dream a lot, but I work really hard. All right, this one has 5 answers. Let's go with number 4. Name something that might be brewing. Something that might be brewing. And not just in a literal sense, but something we may say is brewing. I'm going to take number 4. Coffee, of course, especially if you're in our house. That's number 1. Storm, you got number 4 already, Kim. Storm is brewing. An argument. Ooh, not an argument, but that's good. Trouble. Trouble was number 3. An argument, not an argument. We've got coffee, trouble, and a storm. A fight, not a fight. I'm not so sure about the 5th one. I'm not sure if I've heard this ever said before. You can tell me once we get there. Tea. Tea was number 2. All right, so the 5th one, I'm not sure you guys are going to get, so I'll give you a minute. An idea, that's kind of on the right track. I don't know if I've ever heard this said that way before. You don't get into trouble, so you wouldn't have guessed that. Oh, well, that's fair. Although I'm sure there should be a little winky eye on that one. Weather, not the weather. Let me just give this one to you. And then everybody tell me, have you heard this before? Because I've never heard this expression. A plot. A plot is brewing? I haven't heard that one. But I don't hear everything, so, you know, it's possible. Have you heard it said that way when writing? Yeah, I've never heard them say that way. So it's a very odd expression to me. A plot of coffee? Yes, that's the only kind I'm familiar with. All right. Let's move on to our next necklace. This one is pretty too. See, Kim hasn't heard of it, so I don't feel so bad. This one is called Featured Finesse. It is in red. So we have some nicely detailed flower petals. They have the little linear striations on them. So they're not just a flat, plain flower. And then we've got a couple little rhinestones in the center. Give you just a tiny bit of sparkle in there. So not anything too much. I love the red flowers. Flowers are so in this season. We've got flowers, hearts, butterflies, bows. So that's what's popular this season. Right here, it is half above, half below the collar. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit down to mid-chest. So it's going to go right here. So think about all those red dresses, or the dresses with red in them, or your red tops. I know I have a red dress that has white flowers on. So this would be really cool with that. You can see the petals up close now. I don't know why it doesn't like to focus when it's on the bust, but You can see what those flower petals look like. So we have 3 of these. This is Featured Finesse, and it's number 11. All right, this one we only have 1 of. I have a ring, Artisan Expression in black. So this is the black and that butterscotch brown. So we've got the black faceted bead in the center, marquee shape, and then alternating black and butterscotch. And then the little pattern around the outside. So this has the wide stretchy band on it. I don't have my hand model up here, so this is the size next to my hand. So I've got that ring band right down at the base of my finger. This is going to be the size of that. So again, we have Artisan Expression. We just have 1 of these. It is number 12. Number 13. I'm going to hold this one up because it's a longer one. This is called Wild Bunch Flare. It is in white. That white crackle. All the little crackling, marbling, whatever you want to call it in there. We've got ovals and teardrops and round pieces. And this is hinged right in the middle. So it's going to help that lay flat against your abdomen or your dress or your top, whatever you're wearing it with. So this one's hanging down kind of mid-abdomen area. It's going to start right up here in the upper abdomen, go down through the mid-abdomen. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to go past that. We're going to be in belly button area, right down there. So belly button territory there. And this has the larger links. So you may be able to fasten into these if you wanted to shorten it. This is Wild Bunch Flare in white. We have 2 of them. This one is number 13. Number 14. Some big earrings. I like the big ones. High maintenance in pink. I am not high maintenance, but I have high maintenance earrings. So these are marquee shapes. The outside, hot pink rhinestones. Inside is a little textured silver. This is the length and size. So see, I said they were big. I would absolutely wear these. We have 2 pairs of these. High maintenance in pink. These are number 14. And I ordered some today too. So guess what? We've got more coming. Isn't that great? Another long one. This is in brass. This is called Step Into the Spotlight. I'm going to hold this one too because it's easier to see it. Plus, I can move it around. You can see the top elongated teardrop has the brass tone-on-tone rhinestones. And then our bottom one is just the antiqued brass. So kind of simple, but also has that extra just punch of sparkle. This is the length. So again, sort of in that mid-abdomen area. We're starting up here in the upper abdomen, going down really just below mid-abdomen with the 2-inch extension. We are definitely in belly button territory here. So right about here. This is a dropped waist, so you have to take that into consideration when you're comparing. We're just going to say I have several of these. We're definitely not going to sell out of them tonight. Step Into the Spotlight in brass. And this one is number 15. If you can sell me out of these, I will be very, very surprised. It could happen, but it's not likely. Okay, next question. Oh, we don't want to answer that one. We've done that before. Yep. Okay, I don't like the answers on that one. Let's go past that one. Okay, 6 answers on this one. This fits my sense of humor. 6 answers for this one. We are going to take, let's do number 2. Choose a thing that a person might keep in a cellar or a basement. What might you keep in a cellar? I know cellar is a little bit different than basement, but just so you understand what I'm saying. What might you keep in the cellar? Wine, absolutely, number 1. Mine never makes it there. Even if I had one, it would never make it. Kidnappee, you are very close. Kidnappee, very close. You've obviously been watching Found. Canned goods, number 2. That was it, Shannon. Old furniture. Oh, that was not on there. The bodies. There you go, Kim. That was number 3. I knew somebody would guess it. Especially when I say it fits my sense of humor. Yeah, the dead bodies. They're down there. In fact, sometimes we bury them down there. You know, if you've got the dirt floor, why take them outside? So we've got wine, canned goods, dead bodies. What else might you have in your cellar? Potatoes. Not potatoes, but that is a great guess. We used to keep ours there. It's in a root cellar. So still cellar. What else might you keep in a cellar? And I'm thinking this is more of a basement cellar for these next 3. Laundry room. No, but I loved mine there. I used to have a huge laundry room in the basement. It was really nice. You don't have cellars in California. You know, we don't have many here either, and it's because of the dampness. But when we lived in Montana and Wyoming, there were quite a few because it's dry there. So water table's not high. I had an awesome laundry room. It was huge. Family room. No, I also had one of those down there, along with an office and 2 bedrooms and a bathroom. None of those are on this list. What else is going to be in your cellar or your basement? What might you keep down there? The wine cellar. You know it. That's number 1. We all keep our wine in the cellar, right? Mine never makes it there. A well, not a well, but you're thinking along the right lines. Files. No, not files. Think about things that are usually in a basement. Freezer. I had a second fridge down there, but not a freezer. Not on the list, though. Hi, Aunt Dora. Good to see you. Let me put you on the list. Things you keep in a cellar. Heat pump or furnace. Absolutely. Number 5. Gotta have that heat. Kids' old toys. That's a great guess. But they didn't put it on there. I think most people put them in the attic. If you have a basement, why not? Some people don't have attics. We have just like a crawl space up there. The water heater, not the water heater, but mine was also there. That's where my laundry room was. It was like that mechanical room. You had the furnace, the water heater, and then the rest of it was a laundry room, a huge one. Tools, number 4. One more thing. And this you keep there because you don't want your kids to get into it. It may be inside something else to prevent your kids from getting to it. Not poison, but good guess. Not the freezer. Might you put inside something to keep your kids from getting it? And then it might be in the basement. I'll give you a second. Gold bars. Not the gold bars. None of us have those. All right. Going. Gone. It was a gun. guns. So some people have their gun safes down in the basement. So that's where they keep it. I don't know. Hopefully you don't need it fast because that's going to be a long trip. Probably not going to get there in time, but it's fair. All right, our next piece, crystal circlets in blue. Yes, we will need a cellar. That's where we're all going to be, right? In the cellar. Crystal circlets in blue. So these are a navy blue rhinestone. Those are marquee-shaped rhinestones. They're accented with the round white rhinestones, and they're all set in a circle, which is why they call it circlets. Reminds me of chiclets. Circlets. This is the length and size. This is how my mind works. Crystal circlets in blue, number 16. My husband is never sure how I start with one thing, my stool won't move, and arrive at a totally different thing. And it seems random to him, but my mind does these jumps, and they don't make any sense to him, but they make sense to me. So that's how we got from circlets to chiclets. Oh, well. Drip, drop, dazzle. So this one's a long one, which is why I have it in my hand. This is in pink. So we have the light pink. We have a teardrop shaped bead at the bottom. We have the pearly beads and polished silver at the top. And then we also have the clear crystal type beads to add a little bit of extra shine. I like these necklaces. All right, going from just above mid-abdomen to down by the belly button. And then with 2-inch extension, we're going to get closer to that dropped waist. So right there. This one even has larger links in it than the other one. I'll show you those links. So you can definitely fasten into this chain. So if you wanted to shorten this up, say make it this long, or maybe just below the bust, you just fasten into this chain. This is going to slide along the chain so that it is going to be hanging in the middle. And you will have a shorter necklace. I just dropped the extra chain down my back because nobody's going to see it there. We have 3 of these. Drip, drop, dazzle in pink is number 17. If you're seeing it down the back of my shirt, then we need to have a conversation. Not a long one, though. Metro Masquerade in pink. So these are that fuchsia pink. A little bit of a purpley. There are teardrops. And then we have white teardrops. Or white rhinestones in a teardrop shape, sorry, around the outside. This is more of an antique look. I'm trying to get it up there closer so you can see it. Little scrolls and dot motif in that frame. We have 3 pairs of these. This is the length and size. Love this color. Not a big pink fan, but I like this color of pink. These are number 18. So 3 pairs of these. Number 19. We have a big ring. This one is Santa Fe Storm in brass. See what I mean? Big ring. Blue crackle stone in a teardrop shape. Around the outside, we have the dot motif. This has the wide stretchy band on it. Keep in mind that I have short stubby fingers, okay? This is where it's going to sit on me. It is going to go all the way up to that knuckle and maybe just a little past that knuckle. Just have one of these. So this is Santa Fe Storm. It is in brass. It is number 19. Those kind I usually like to wear on my second finger. We won't call it the middle finger, but my second finger. The bigger ones. All right, Uptown Totem. This is also a longer one in pink. So there we have that fuchsia pink again. We have the hematite. This one's the clear type. This one is the mirrored type. And then we have a tassel down below it. This is a really cool looking necklace. We have 2 of these left. This is the length. So we're going to start right here at the bust. And then with our tassel, it's going to go down past mid-abdomen, starting down toward the belly button with the 2-inch extension. We are going to definitely be in belly button territory there. So this one is Uptown Totem. This is in pink. And it is going to be number 20. 2 of those available. I hear laughter. My daughter's boyfriend is here. She started dating last month. I am not excited. Just saying. Not excited. I don't like this. She's my baby. She's not supposed to be dating yet. If she gets married, I'm going to need a tranquilizer. So there you go. I need to keep my voice down so he didn't hear me. We like him. I liked him until he started dating my daughter. Now I can't stand him. He's not my favorite person anymore. All right. Let's see. 4 answers on this one. Let's go with number 4. What's something that might get rained out? Something that might get rained out. Don't laugh at me, Mom. You know how it is. Parade, number 3. Can't stand it. Concert, yep, number 4. Picnic, number 2. And a sporting event, baseball game. There you go, number 1. See, that one was easy. You guys got those fast. You're getting too fast for me. Any kind of sporting event, they all work together. All right, we have 1 pair of these left. These are casual curves in silver. So kind of an egg shape, not really oval, not really teardrop, in the polished silver. So a nice basic earring. You could upgrade just about any necklace with silver in it with these earrings. You can see they even match my necklace, see? So we have 1 pair of these left. Good basic earring to keep in your jewelry box. Casual curves in silver, number 21. That is the last pair of those. So you can see other people wanted them too. Number 22. We have 3 of these. I think I can put this on the, I'll just pull it back a little bit on my jewelry bust here because it's a little bit longer. This one is called Famous and Fabulous in blue. So we have that kind of midnight blue with the shiny, it's almost like a metallic coating on it. So we have the oval, we have another oval up here, another oval over here, and then our white one is actually completely clear. There we go. White one is that, it looks like an emerald cut. We have the paperclip chain down here. Couple little rings added into the paperclip chain up there for visual interest. So it just breaks it up a little bit. This is the length of this necklace. So we're going to be right down here at the bust. Wonderful length. This one I can't get caught in the drawer pulls or the doorknobs or whatever else I get it caught in. With the 2-inch extension, it is actually going to come over the bust. So it'll be right here at the bottom of the bust. Of course, if you wanted to shorten it further, didn't want it down at your bust, you could fasten into this chain and pull it up a little bit with no problem. This is Famous and Fabulous in blue. Number 22. Didn't mean to rhyme. And we have 3 of them. See, I'm doing that rhyming thing again. I don't know what that is. But whatever, right? All right, this one is also a long one, so I'm going to hold it up. Party Girl Glow in blue. See that bright blue? Very cool. We have the cage beads. So those are the ones that have little cutouts in them, and they're hollow inside. Remind me of the Fabergé eggs. And then we have little blue beads. This one's a little heart. It's cute. We've got some dewy beads. We've got some transparent blue beads. We have 1, 2, 3 rhinestones in there. We've got some white pearly beads in there. So really nice cluster of beads on this. And then the tassel down below. This is the length. So we're going to start in the upper abdomen. Our tassel is going to take us all the way past the belly button, down toward the dropped waist. And with the 2-inch extension, we're almost at that dropped waist. So you can see where my finger is just above the dropped waist. So this is a fairly long necklace. It does have decent sized links in the chain, so you may be able to fasten in. I haven't tried it. That's why I say you may. This is Party Girl Glow. We have 2 of them. And it is number 23. Next. What did I do with it? I'm always moving things. You should never let me move things, because then I can't find them. There we go. Number 24. These are a vintage pair of earrings, but I love them. This is my last pair. This is called Gotta Get That Glow in black. So this is black rhinestone. And then we have that filigree with the dot motif. So you get a little bit more bang for your buck because we've got both the filigree and the dot motif together. This is a teardrop shape. This is the length and size. My camera doesn't like to focus when I move too fast. This is the length and size. So last pair of these. Gotta get that glow. This is in black. They are going to be number 24. Okay, next up, tiny hoops. These look like they're the 1/2-inch ones. These are called Ultra Upmarket. These are in rose gold. So if you're looking for a rose gold one, maybe you have a second piercing like I do, or maybe you just like the more minimal look. Especially some people have to wear the smaller ones at work so they can't be very long, so they don't catch in things. So these are a very narrow, delicate hoop in rose gold. I'm going to put these up next to my earring because I don't want to get them caught in my hair or in the other hoop. So you can see the size, which is why they're perfect for a second hole. Ultra Upmarket in rose gold. We have 3 of these. This is going to be number 25. And last but not least, because they're all beautiful. Hi, Michelle. So last but not least, these are ear crawlers. So they're not going to hang right. Let me try to hang them right for you. These are Thunderstruck Sparkle. There we go. Let me move this one out of the way. This is how they're supposed to hang. I like to get messed up. There we go. This is how they're supposed to hang. So we've got shorter pieces on here and then the dangly strands right here. This is the end of them. So this is what would attach right here. They have a little clip so that they'll stay up there on your ear. The post is down at this end. So this is going to go up your ear like this. Can you see that? Up your ear. So I have 1 of these left. These are Thunderstruck Sparkle. They are in black. They have white rhinestones. So the black metal, white rhinestones. Number 26, our last piece for the night. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we had 10 people. So we get to draw for a free piece. Let me pull up that wheel and put the names in, and we'll get that going for you. So, we didn't send out invoices last week because we only had a one-day show. Probably not going to send them out this week because I don't think we have enough to send out this week. But we have new pieces coming in. I know they're coming Monday. I'm not going to be here, but we'll have a show on Friday, so we'll put them in that show. Let's see, I got to figure out who I'm missing here. Allison, Ruth, Terry. Okay, got it. And again, no show on Sunday because I will be out of town for this Sunday. This is the last time. Then we go back to regular schedule Friday and Sunday evening at 7. Let's spin it. See where we're going to end up. And Marlo, you are the proud owner of the piece. So you have a free piece coming to you. On your invoices, they will show on your invoice as a piece. I know some of the other software that we use didn't before, but this one actually lists them. And next to it, it will say $0. So that's just so it takes it out of my inventory. And so you know what's coming to you. It is listed on there, but just with a $0 charge. So congratulations, Marlo. You guys have a great weekend. We're going to try, and I'll be checking in with you via the social chats on our way to Mississippi. I'll take some pictures for you and let you know how it's going. And you can show me all your beautiful jewelry while we're on our way. So you guys have a great weekend and a great rest of your Friday night. We'll see you later. Good night.